Welcome or welcome back. Today you are joining me for another shiny found in Pokemon Violet, and this time it was in the DLC area where I decided to take a little bit of inspiration from one of my favorite Pokemon regions of all time, Alola. For those of you who don't know or are new to the channel, or maybe this is first time seeing one of my videos, one of my favorite generations of Pokemon is Gen 7 Alola. I loved Alola so much. I thought it was super unique. At least to me, I really enjoyed the gameplay. And there were so many amazing ways to shiny hunt in that game. Ultra wormholes, SOS encounters. There was just so much good stuff in that game. I really love it. And it's a really nostalgic generation for me personally, which is weird to say because it feels like I was just playing Sun and Moon like days ago, you know what I mean? And with all of the amazing shiny hunting methods comes all of the new Alolan Pokemon, and one of the Pokemon that you guys might remember debuting that got everybody so excited and also a little bit confused was Alolan Exeggutor. This boy is, oh my gosh, just probably one of the goofiest Pokemon to ever have been created, but I have to say, grass Pokemon do this thing sometimes where their shiny turns to like an autumnal theme, like an autumn theme, where it goes kind of red and yellow and it looks like the leaves in that are browning on it, and I just have to say, they did do that for Alolan Exeggutor and it looks fantastic. Now before I get into the reaction, I want to let you guys know I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description as I always do, so if you want to check out any of my past shiny hunts, I will have that one down below. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel, and if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. I've actually been getting really back into hunting in Pokemon Violet at the moment, so I plan to have a lot more hunts out for you guys soon. So if you think that's something you want to see, make sure to subscribe so you can check that out. Although I think I have bickered on long enough, I can't believe we actually got that shiny. Like, I know I say that every time, but I just think sometimes you don't really expect it, and this tall boy definitely caught me off guard. So I'm gonna cut the intro there, guys. Let's get into the shiny reaction. Shiny Alolan Exeggutor! Let's go! Yo! This thing looks awesome! Let me get a closer look. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna save really quickly actually before I forget to do that. Shiny Alolan Exeggutor. I just gotta say, you guys, I think there are a lot of you who agree with me on this, but shiny grass Pokemon that turn like that reddy orange yellow kind of color palette where they look like they turn autumnal are just some of the most peak grass shinies out there, and this one is no exception. Oh my gosh, I can't not mention just how absolutely goofy this thing looks. I've been wanting to do this hunt for a while on the channel, and I wasn't sure if I was going to save it to eventually like hunt on the DS when I started doing DS hunts. But listen, I was just thinking, I was like, listen, I see the outbreak. I love Alola. It's one of my favorite generations of Pokemon, for those of you who don't know. And Alolan Exeggutor is just such a goofy little guy. I absolutely love him. So, well, he's not really little, is he? He's like probably one of the taller Pokemons that we could find. And the fact that we can go for this in the DLC in Violet, I just was like, listen, why not go for tonight and see if we can get lucky? So the fact that I'm standing here with this dude is really, really cool. But I'm going to go ahead and get those sparkles here. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so tall that it doesn't even capture the sparkles properly. That is kind of hilarious. Oh my gosh, okay. So for this one, what Pokeball do I want to chuck at it? Oh gosh, I don't know. I feel like a regular Pokeball could look nice, or even a repeat ball. Actually, the more that I look at it, I like the idea of the repeat ball or the luxury ball. It's either one of these for me, I'm gonna say. Ooh, I never really throw the repeat ball at mini shiny Pokemon because I think when I go for something black and red, I do tend to lean more towards the luxury ball. So I think we'll mix it up and we'll try and chuck some repeat balls and see if we can get lucky with this thing. It is level 63, so I'm going to try to be a little bit, careful. I was thinking about trying to do some damaging moves, but I realized I've got Sylveon, so that's probably not a very wise choice when it comes down to typing. We did get 3 shakes there, but not quite a full capture, but that's okay. We'll keep chucking them, the Pokeballs. We'll keep chucking the repeat balls and see if we can get lucky. Was that a critical capture? My game kind of lagged there. It was shiny ALOLAN EXEGGUTOR, another fantastic shiny, marked off the list. Eventually, I do need to go for a regular Exeggutor, but I was like, I kind of feel like this could be a little bit fun, going for the tall boy. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at that face. It's so funny. I feel like at this point, it's kind of mandatory to throw it out into the overworld because I just want to see this thing. Just standing around, and oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's nearly completely knocked out though. That is a little bit scary, but look at how it waddles. That's so funny, and I love it. It just reminds me of a big goofy palm tree, almost a little bit of like a pineapple colorway too with the shiny there. And I mean, look at all the faces, even the one on the back, which I don't think it's gonna let me spin around and see. No, there we go. Oh my gosh. I just love the design. It's so cool. I didn't expect Exeggutor to get a new form, especially with Alola, but I love what they did with it. I think it's very creative. I'm actually kind of curious what it's going to look like trying to wash this thing. Okay, it actually zooms all the way. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a bit like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I think when you go into the little thing where you can see it there, and then it's like kind of cut off. So I actually appreciate that we can get a better look at this shiny. It looks absolutely hilarious. It's just such a cool Pokemon. Like, I know a lot of people, this is their favorite Alolan design just because of the pure goofiness of it. And I don't blame you, honestly. I think it's actually really clever what they did with this design. And the shiny, oh my gosh. The colorway on this thing is amazing in my opinion. I really like that autumnal theme. I actually almost feel like this shiny kind of gets like a Jurassic sort of feel with the shiny colorway. So I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I really like it. However, with that, you guys, I'm going to wrap up the video there. As always, I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description. So if you want to check out any of my past shiny hunts, I will have that one down below. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel. And if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. I've been really enjoying coming back into Scarlet and Violet to do some more hunting, so expect a lot more hunts from me in the near future. But with that, I'm going to wrap up the video, you guys. I'm sending you all the best of luck on your own shiny hunts, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!